if I'm Joe the rapper, because that's my name, I'm Joe, and I'm a rapper.
Like Joe the plumber?
Like Joe the
from
plumber.
the John McCain days?
Yeah.
Okay,
But I'm Joe the rapper, right? And I rap. I work at Home Depot. That's my 9 to 5. Afterwards I go rap. I only really got 100 followers on Twitter. But, I might get 101 if y'all like me. You know what I mean? So as Joe the rapper, what advice do you have for me, like, in trying to get into the industry and trying to get a record? I'm trying to be on Bombplex. I'm trying to be on Hip Hop DX.
I'll tell you a story about that afterwards.
Off the record. But like, how do I get? Because I'm like, you two are two pivotal people, and your opinion matters. So like, if I'm Joe the rapper and I'm listening to this, how do I get your attention, man? Aside tweeting my SoundCloud links at you, which never works because I never click the links, but
I think a lot of times it deals with just meeting and knowing the person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, you hear that all the time, like when people, like artists talk about, well, nowadays you have to connect with the people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think on the business side, you have to do the same. Like, a lot of businesses are built off of relationships. Like you and I can probably do some work together because we're friends now. You know what I mean?
Now, I thought we were besties.
Of course, but I was trying not to.
Okay. All right. Oh, I'm still Joe the rapper? Never mind. We are friends now.
Yeah.
Hey.
But so then it's easier for you to connect with the person, see the vibe, and then when you know that, you can even give better advice. You know what I mean? Like, if I meet someone, I'm like, yo, you're not a gangster, bro. Like, let's stop the gangster
thug
rap.
life.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and then, that owes to the brand. Like, if you're not a gangster, I can see through that.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can, that means everyone else can. So they're like, oh, he's just trying to ride the wave. And there's just a lot going on. It's saturated as hell. So you got to really get to know people and build from there. And at the same time, make sure it's quality. Because there's a lot of quality that gets overlooked and a lot of bullshit that flies because, well, that's the little homie artist. And, like, if I don't do this, you can also give that advice, too.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, this isn't going to work because that's not you, or this sounds like you're reaching. So it's like, you want to hit me on Twitter being like, yo, fam, I got the hot fire, and it's like 18 of flame emojis
like
and a SoundCloud link. I'm like, bro, do I know you? Like, you can't just, or if me and you were having a conversation on Twitter, or he and I, and then you just jump in the middle of it like, hey,
what's that?
Here's my SoundCloud. Like, yo, like, that happened the other day. Like, I think I was talking to Lo. I commented on something we talking about.
Somebody just sent y'all a link.
Because, like, we're heathens. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, we say a lot of crazy shit to each other on Twitter. And then all of a sudden, it's like, yo, hold on. Let me call Lo. Hold on. Shade. And then it's like, yo, fam, check it out. I'm not listening. Like, I'm not even paying attention to that right now. Like, like, we were in a whole different mindset, and you came, like...
They're the new telemarketers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jake, what's your spiel, man?
Man, well, first of all, I'm just going to preemptively say the hip-hop fan in me would slap the shit out of, like, the actual answer from a strategic standpoint that I give on this, but being positively memorable is almost the same value as being negatively memorable if Floyd Mayweather hasn't proven that.
Okay.
But whether you're memorable because you say something really funny, catchy, terrible, silly, you got people running the gamut from Lil Yachty, 21 Savage. When I first heard 21 Savage, I thought it was a joke, but now I like him.
21.
Yeah, but now I kind of dig him. So I say all that to say, so there's a rapper named Sa Baby. Pull Up With a Stick is his big song. Okay. Sa Baby was about to quit rapping and even talked about how he was suicidal. And one day he just starts. He puts up a clip of Pull Up With a Stick on Instagram, and it just got sucked into the vacuum of their Explore page, completely took off, and all of a sudden he's in the machine. So I hate using this word. You are your brand. And also, I would say if you're a super lyrical rapidy rap rapper, challenge yourself to become what you hate the most. Make one song with the most bullshit, catchy, make it funny. Say something where it's just catchy, And then look, Eminem put out incredibly cornball singles to sell the album. Then you buy the album, and it's like 90% substantive lyrical material.
I hate that
Just sell
Eminem
the
has been
album.
your point of reference for 2 years.
He's a good reference from a
First of
hip-hop
all,
standpoint.
Eminem's on my list of artists that I would work with at this point. I got a list that I've Jay, Beyonce obviously because she's just a powerhouse. Has nothing to do with me being a stan. Beehive.
It's a little bit of both.
You know,
Go ahead.
no. So Jay is one of them, top one. Second one is Questlove, but that's like, you know, ask me about that in a couple months.
Okay.
You know, and then the third one would definitely be M. Simply because one, he's so reclusive,
Right.
and I feel as though with all that he does for the city of Detroit, he could just be somebody to like.
Yeah. I want to piggyback off of even what he said with challenging yourself. I think the other part about when you said you are your brand is understanding your brand. Like I get artists and stuff that ask me all the time, like, yo, how do I get placed? And like, if you're the boom bap rapper, stop
not for
submitting
you.
your shit to WorldStar.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like you have to understand
That-
what these sites and
Dude.
stuff stand for.
Okay,
before
players,
just,
where you live.
Yeah, like you know, Two Dope Boys. Those are my folks, and they encompass a lot of different people. So you can send whatever,
But that
It doesn't
doesn't mean
mean-
Shake
it doesn't-
will like you.
No, that's it. It doesn't guarantee anything, but you have to know that, like, okay,
This is
if
what
I'm
they
this type of rapper and this other dude in my crew or label sounds like this, we can all send here.
Mhm.
But if you're the street rapper, go to On Smash.
like. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go here, but know where you are, because a lot of people don't, and they're just like, well, how come so-and-so hasn't posted me? I'm hot. And it's like, fam, you looked at everyone else posted there. They don't sound like that.
100%.
You're not going to get that look.